Yes guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102. We've got a brand new update for you. No, it's not an update to reflect today's transfers or anything like that. Fucking don't get carried away. Fucking hell. Right, no, this is the 1984/85 update from Cam, from the forums, Campbell Fullerton from Facebook, and Co. Now, when I say and Co, there's a lot of people that have supported with it. I think Dav from the forums, he's done a big amount on this. Now, I only downloaded this about half an hour ago, and I only had a quick fire-up of it. And just by firing it up, even before it's even loaded, I was amazed. I'd heard a rumour about certain stuff. So, I read it that it's the 84/85 version, so the update. A little bit before my time, truth be told. I've only been like 4 years old. But it ain't about that. It's the work that's got involved. Now, I understand. I haven't played anything on this. I understand they've even put the Anglo-Italio Cup in it somewhere along the line. But Dav has been responsible for that. But this first thing alone is just fucking amazing. The playable leagues available is just phenomenal. Chile, Czechoslovakia, East Germany, Mexico, something else, what else was there? Soviet Union, Yugoslavia, I think that was always on the original database actually. But these alone is just absolutely amazing. So I fired up a game a minute ago on a minimum database, and whilst I'm not going to be quite so familiar with players because I'm at age, it's still amazing, you know, just to look at it. The league names are all accordingly, Division 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I didn't realise what the non-league was called, the English Alliance Premier Division. I didn't realise that. So clearly that is the conference as we know it. The FA Trophy, the League Cup, the Vans Trophy. Was it called the... Because obviously you've got to think to yourself, right, you may find things that are not 100% accurate. These guys, there's only a handful of them, and they've done an amazing job. Take nothing away. So when you if you download this, which you can get from the forums, link is in the description, utilise the thread where you get it from, as in feedback, because I picked up on something, and it is feedback. I don't think it was called the Vans Trophy. I'm pretty sure, but I'm sure I read something about the Anglo something. I read about it, so let me just read. I did read. Just give me 1 second. I just need to go to. I read something, and I've lost where I am. How do you like that? I fucking lost where I am. Just bear with me a minute, guys. Fucking idiot, aren't I? I spotted something, and it said the Anglo-Italian Cup in the 84/85 update is outstanding. So I haven't played it long enough to know when that comes or anything like that. So when you're choosing your team, assuming you're playing in England, obviously this applies to anywhere, you're looking at the 84/85 version. Now, I don't really remember who was about. Kenny Dalglish was a star man. We'll just take Liverpool for the moment. Did I put it as maximum database? No, I put it as minimum database actually, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But you look at player search, that sort of stuff, and you get a good rough idea of it there. Platini, the highest value player. Diego Maradona's up there. I mean, look at him. Fucking great, isn't he? I actually like the idea that what Cam's done is, I say Cam, but you know I mean the whole team collectively. He's not included the fourth column of attributes, which I actually like, because to a real small extent, the fourth column, as great as it is, I'm going off it. It's the truth, I'm going off it. But you haven't got, I mean, you can download this, download the data pack and the exe, and then you install CM, and this is exactly what I've done. I mean, Cam sent it to me earlier on when I was discussing it, and I thought I'd do it. I was really impressed, and I did ask about doing a video. I don't think he'll mind, but I ain't going to upload it until I get confirmation. But Diego Maradona, I mean, and obviously, if you did it on a maximum database and with more leagues, you'd get more players. There's no doubt about that. You look at Real Madrid, you'll see players familiar. I had to write in players really, just to sort of remind myself who was who. let's go to Alan Hansen. I forgot about him, Alan Hansen. And the history is all up to date as well. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. It really is. It's amazing. Oh, there's another one. Bruce Grobbelaar, 26 years of age. I love it. I fucking love it. I don't even know who Bob Boulder is, truth be told. I've never fucking heard of him. But Ian Rush, a 22-year-old Ian Rush, is just absolutely phenomenal. Let's go to Man United then. Ron Atkinson is a manager. It's got to be Brian Robson, isn't it? Brian Robson, 27 years of age. I did see Clayton Blackmore, a very young Welshman there. Kevin Moran. Now, let me remind you, Kevin Moran became the first player to get sent off an FA Cup final, I believe. But I think that was a couple of years later, though, to this. Norman Whiteside. It might have been Whiteside that got sent off. I don't know. Who knows? Mark Robbins. Oh, my God. Robbins, 14 years of age. I didn't even spot that before. Mark Hughes. Look at Mark Hughes. I think what I've got to go and look at really quickly now, in light of what we just saw with Mark Robbins. So, Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore's in the game. Fuck me. Oh, my God. Well, we've got to look at the history of Bobby Moore. Did not spot that before. That is just fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely great. And I think somebody like Bobby Moore, England's captain for the World Cup 1966, is brilliant. Unknown club, okay. That's fucking brilliant. Absolutely fucking... Oh, he's a player manager of Southend. 4th Division. I fucking love it. Absolutely love it. Dino Zoff. Dino Zoff is there. Let's have a look at our... Oh, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff is there. Wow. Wow. Fucking wow. And he's available on a free transfer. Oh, he's not. You can only get him for 1 year. Okay, he's available then for 1 year. Unless he could postpone retirement, which there is a way that they can do that. There is a way of getting around that retirement thing, I feel. Okay, who the fuck is Brian Pop Robson? Because I've seen him on the ODB as a member of staff. Who the fuck is he? That's fucking bizarre. Billy Bonds. Franz Becken. West German. The West German and East German leagues availability is just absolutely phenomenal as well. Okay, so I saw Mark Robbins, but Jason Dezell. Jesus, Jason Dezell. I remember that guy. Don't even know who Peter Shearer is. Neil Ruddock. Love this. Fucking love this. I feel like a bit of a paedophile though, looking at kids. David Rocastle, the late David Rocastle. Who else that I know that really... Dale Gordon. Tim Flowers. Paul Gascoigne. Wow. Paul Gascoigne. That's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I fucking love it. Teddy Sheringham. On loan from Millwall. Aldershot. Des Walker. Tony Adams. Donkey. He's got a decent player in here. I would imagine they've got... don't quote me on this. I would imagine what the guys have done is they've put the PA of players, like Tony Adams, to a good PA. I would imagine. I could be wrong on that, but this is absolutely a wonderful piece of work. It's a wonderful piece of work that they've done. And Dennis Irwin, there's another familiar guy, Dennis Irwin, of course. And I did look at this before, the England setup. John Barnes at Watford, Chris Waddle, forgot about him. What a fucking player. Glenn Hoddle, Brian Robson we saw. Peter Shilton, 34 years of age. Gary Lineker, Mark Haitley, wow. Ray Wilkins, Peter Reid, cheer up Peter Reid. Mark Ryde, Nigel Spink. You know, I love looking at this. Now, obviously, being English, I like the English setup. I think it's brilliant to see. Let's have a quick look at, I don't know how many we're going to have in there. East German, West German. Rudi Voller, fuck me, Rudi Voller. Absolutely crazy. Is Lothar Matthäus in here anywhere? Was he around? There he is. I thought he was a defender actually. Lothar Matthäus. What a fucking player. What an absolute fucking legend. Let's have a look at Italy. Franco Baresi. Oh, wow, Baresi. Quite surprised not to see fucking Buffon. We see him in everything else, don't we? Yeah, look, some great ones there. Spain, some absolute amazing. I mean, this whole fucking thing is just phenomenal. All I know is that the Anglo-Italian Cup is in there somewhere. I'm not sure where. I'm really not sure where it would be. If we look at the English, it's not on the European, is it? Not on there. Okay. But I would have thought we would have seen it here, to be honest with you. The Vans Trophy, I'm not sure. Well, that's going to be the Vans, isn't it? I'm intrigued, and I'm going to have to check it, aren't I? I'm going to have to fucking check this Anglo-Italian. I didn't even think that was about in '84, to be honest with you. But I could be wrong on that. A little thing, yeah, as I said about feedback, that sort of stuff. My hometown, Peterborough, I spotted they had the owner as Peter Boyes, the chairman. I don't think that was the case, but I could be wrong on that, and I've actually wrote that question down. But either way, you know, forget about it. You're gonna find this sort of stuff. You really are. I don't even know any of those Peterborough players. It's just absolutely phenomenal. It really is. And if you want a stab at it, like I said, go to the forums, and it is there to download. It's an amazing piece of work. Cam and the guys have just exceeded all expectations. I mean, I thought when Cam did a database, 95, 96, I think it was, I did a video on it, and I thought that was just fucking amazing. A different sort of concept to this. Oh, David Seaman. Oh, wow. David Seaman, of course. Fuck me. That is fucking great. I love it. I fucking love it. I might just take a game as Peterborough just for the benefit of David Seaman. I don't think we'll have contract protection thing involved. Let me just... Oh, the non-EU there does apply. That's amazing. Yeah, so... you know, these guys have surpassed themselves with what they've done. I think it's just absolutely amazing. And I think credit where it is due. So, if you fancy a stab at this, get your ass to the forums, right, and go and have a look at it. And that's it from me. Till next time, take it easy.